Hi YouTubers, it's Steve Robertson again, coming from Rescape, a new YouTube channel. I'm going to put together, I think, some playlists to split up the massive amount of things that I have to say into more bite-sized categories. I think one of the things that's going to happen soon is that I'll have to split off a category specifically for Christians as opposed to just people who are spiritual or just seekers in general. What I want to talk about in this video very briefly is separating Rescape into its main mission as far as transforming people based off their perception of reality. What then would you define as a perception of reality, or how would that change over time? For example, me sitting in this room right now, I can think and do whatever I want to do in my head, but it's not going to change my fundamental beliefs in reality, thankfully so. But what it means to have beliefs and what it means to see things differently from other people. For example, one idea you'll have in the general populace is like you have scientific reason and then religious faith. So you have like all the religions and the spiritual things, and the things that can't be well defined will be in the faith category, because you don't really know if they're real. And then with science, there's logic and like there's backing to it, so you know it's factual. The faith defined by the ancients and ancient writings is not the kind of faith that idea holds. It's not blind faith. When they say faith in the Bible or other religious teachings, what they're really trying to say is something more akin to like a realization. Like when you think about people being enlightened or what enlightenment is, you don't have faith to be enlightened. Enlightenment is an idea that you come across where you realize something's true that you didn't know before. And that's the kind of faith that they talk about in spiritual teachings. It's not that, well, we don't know if it's true, so we're just going to put our faith in it. It's literally that, wow, holy shit, I had no idea. Like when you have like these mind-blowing experiences that things just click into place, things you knew, but you didn't realize how they all fit together, and then you start putting the pieces together, and now you have something you didn't have before. Now that's one way to raise what some spiritual gurus will say is raise your vibrational level, and things such as that, or how you manifest. And there's a lot more to go into this, but I'm going to try to keep the video short. So basically in this video I just want to lay the groundwork that spiritual entities and things that are not or unseen are very real. They're very provable. They're demonstratable. I don't know if I should say provable, but they're very demonstratable, and they're logical and they're reasonable. Like you can reason them to be real. And a lot of people won't say that or won't agree with that, because I believe it has been systematically indoctrinated into our societies to discount things that are unseen. So people won't necessarily search for those things, because they're going to think, like people that come to my channel are going to think, well, he can't know any more than anybody else. If he did, he could prove it, and then they'd be doing science experiments on it or something. But really, what I'm going to lay out is a groundwork for why that's not true, how real, provable, demonstratable, reasonable, logical ideas can exist and not be shared publicly, and what are some of the barriers for that, natural and man-made, and then also what are the ways to get around that, how you can find correct information when just a bunch of trash is just thrown at you every day. So this video has gone on long enough. If you have any questions, post them in the comments. I'll probably be going in from here into just laying some more groundwork as far as what more about truth and perception and ideas, and then sort of maybe the reality that we've been born into and grown up in, and how that's affected what we choose to perceive currently in our lives. Hope it's not too boring. Hope somebody out there gives a damn, but this is how it's got to start. It's going to be pretty boring at first. Hopefully it'll pick up later, but I've got to get these axioms set into place so that when I start talking about other things, they'll make more sense. So thanks for watching.